coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, it's time for our weekdays coffee break. Today's tidbit, and joining us in the studio is Buyong. Buyong, hello to you.
Hello, happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Buyong.
Mm-hmm.
Last Friday,
Yes, last Friday.
posted up a picture of you drinking wine.
Oh, yes.
I remember you telling me you don't like red wine.
No, I like red wine.
It was wild because she goes, oh, it was just like random wine that's been lying around in the house somewhere.
Yes.
I looked at it.
I don't know wine.
It's a Grand Cru class, which means it's the highest of the class. I mean,
really?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the five major chateaux.
Yes.
And also, it was a 2000. It was a
13
vintage. Was a really not a very good vintage, but still, it was a very good wine that's been roaming around the
that's why
house.
it was so soft and like...
Right?
Yeah.
Because 13 years have passed by.
Yes, it was really good.
And it was probably lighter because it was a bad vintage. But for some people, like they like that.
Yeah,
they
it
like
was
off
really good.
vintages. All
Very
right.
soft.
Now here we go. It's
But I
a
think
star.
it's contagious. Like he keeps talking about wine. Like he talks about it all the time. And now wine is like,
Yes.
oh yeah, it's flowing in my brain.
I had a birthday weekend with one of my dongsengs.
Oh,
And
yeah, you did wine tasting,
Oh my goodness,
right?
we had like about $1,500 worth of wines. It was. I mean, we didn't spend that, but we
Right.
brought whatever's in our houses, and it was beautiful.
Wow. Anyways, it was a good night.
It was a great
Friday
weekend,
night.
guys.
Ooh.
It was a great weekend.
Ooh, thanks to wine?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was a great Friday night for me too. Thanks to wine.
Start evangelizing people of wine, one person at a time.
I know.
What's our tidbit today, Puyong?
Well, SJ, have you seen this wolf photo everyone in Korea is talking about?
I did hear about it.
Yes.
I did hear about this. This one's over in Daejeon.
Exactly. A wolf named Nukgu.
Yes.
It is quite sad, right?
Yes, because when you hear that a wolf is on the loose, it's gonna be scary.
Right.
But
right.
I've seen videos of how Nukgu is like with the what is it, like the tamer, and how he's such a nice wolf.
Nice wolf, right?
So I'm just kind of concerned that they're
going
gonna shoot him or something like that.
Exactly.
But anyways, let's talk about this.
All right. So in Korea, a wolf named Nukgu escaped from Daejeon World on April 8th, and even as of now, he still hasn't been captured. So this is the 6th day, right? So this is one of those stories that is unfolding in real time. And according to officials, Nukgu got out at around 9:18 a.m. after digging under the fence of the wolf safari enclosure. World reported the escape to police and firefighters about an hour later, and by around 11:30 a.m., he had already moved outside the zoo grounds.
So this wasn't a case of an animal just wandering inside the zoo.
Right. He got fully out. And that's why the response became so serious so quickly. So visitors were evacuated from World, of course, and warning messages were sent out, and police issued Code Zero, which is basically the highest emergency response level for a dangerous situation. And search teams even included police units, firefighters, zoo staff, and special forces.
Guys, I don't know if people know how big wolves are.
Oh, they're huge.
Because, most people have only seen them on television or on like books and stuff like that. They're actually huge. They're ginormous. Now, the only good thing about, well, not good, but it's not going to be too dangerous because I heard he's very, very tame.
Yes.
Very tame, but still, though,
I know.
if any of our Daejeon listeners are tuning in, because I know the mayor of Daejeon likes to listen to Arirang radio sometimes, do not go near it for your Instagram pictures. It is still dangerous.
Yes.
Can get scared.
Yes, please be safe.
So do they know how long he can survive out there?
Yes, and this detail made people even more nervous. So World said Nukgu had eaten 2 chickens just before escaping. So experts estimated he could probably survive for about 3 to 4 days without feeding again. And at first, that sounds like good news because it means he doesn't need to rush into residential areas right away, right? But the longer the search goes on, the more likely it becomes that he'll start looking for food.
So the first few days were probably critical.
Exactly. And the search effort got intense very quickly. And at one point, teams used thermal cameras on drones and actually spotted what was believed to be Nukgu during the the early morning hours near the zoo boundary. But while swapping the drone battery, they lost track of him again. And officials later said that was the last confirmed sighting. So sad.
I don't understand.
This was the
There's so many
last chance.
CCTV cameras in Korea.
I know, right? I think it's because, he started to roam into the forest.
Oh, then it gets
Yes, that's why they have to use drones and thermal cameras and everything.
Okay, so this must have been incredibly frustrating.
It really was. And after that, they tried all kinds of methods. They installed bait traps around O-World and along likely movement routes. They broadcast wolf howling through loudspeakers to trigger a kind of return instinct. And there was even an attempt to lure him with what was supposed to be a female wolf.
Oh,
You think that's gonna work?
You know what's funny is in Korea when you say 늑대,
Yes. Oh,
that's
yes.
a guy that likes women
to go after women.
Yes, who like to go after women. They're called 늑대.
But what's funny is it turned out the animal brought in was actually male. So that plan failed before it could really work.
Well, we don't discriminate.
Yeah, we don't.
don't
Yes,
discriminate.
we respect every, yes.
Yes, we don't discriminate. So it could be 늑구.
Yeah.
Has his preference.
Yes.
But that was kind of dumb. That was kind of dumb. But also, again, it sounds really almost absurd.
Right.
Except, again, it is a real public safety situation.
It is. And the whole thing became even messier because of social media. As people started reporting sightings, fake images generated with AI also began spreading online. And that created real confusion during the search because now authorities had to sort out actual sightings from false ones.
Guys, why would you do that?
Yeah. And one of the photos were so real, it was even used in press briefings.
Oh my goodness. So the internet made it bigger, but also harder to manage.
Right, and that's a big part of why this case exploded so fast. It wasn't just, hey, a wolf escaped. It really became a national live update story. And even President Lee Jae-myung posted on social media saying he hoped there would be no human casualties and that 늑구 would return safely. And at the same time, an English language X account called 늑구 appeared and started posting updates, images, and related news. And yes, there was even a meme coin named after him.
The 늑구 coin?
Yes.
The people are going to pull the rug on this again. Well, guys, okay, so...
Going wild.
This is you guys, wolves are no joke. I don't care how tamed he is. I mean, he looked like a really nice wolf when in captive.
Yes.
But remember, he's getting hungry now.
Yes, and his instincts will come back.
Yes. You guys ever watched, Madagascar? Alex the lion, later on, the wildness comes out and he starts, wanting to eat meat and stuff like that.
Right.
Okay, so this isn't the first time something like this happened in the same zoo, apparently.
Right. If we stay with Daejeon O-World for a moment, the case people still remember most clearly is the 2018 puma escape. So on September 18th, 2018, a female puma named Borongi escaped from her enclosure, and the whole case became national news because she was eventually shot dead about 4.5 hours later.
Yeah, pumas are dangerous. Pumas are very, very dangerous.
Yes, that's Borongi.
I mean, Borongi is a very cute name.
Yes, it really does.
But that's the other thing. It's like if you give it a name like Borongi,
it makes you more attached,
right?
right?
Yeah, they're gonna go out. You gotta give them a different name, like Big Bertha or something like that. So why did she escape in the first place?
Well, reports later said the escape began when a keeper left the enclosure door open by mistake, and later audits pointed to multiple safety and work rule violations at the zoo.
I think, again, what we remember, a lot of us do remember, is the unfortunate ending of this, of a human mistake.
Yes, exactly. And the criticism was not just about the escape itself, but about whether shooting the animal was really the only option. So afterward, part of the O-World faced a temporary closure order, and officials said they reinforced things like double doors, enclosure height, and security cameras. But it really raised the bigger question of whether the deeper safety problems were ever fully fixed.
Do you know who Harambe is? What a Harambe is? Years ago, there was a gorilla over in the U.S., Harambe, and a very incompetent parent dropped one of their kids into the gorilla enclosure.
What?
And Harambe was this very cool, relaxed gorilla. They didn't do anything.
Tamed?
Yes, they shot him dead. And ever since, guys, I kid you not, ever since the death of Harambe, everything bad that could have happened has been happening. Everything bad's been happening. It's Harambe.
Oh my god.
For shooting Harambe. And now this, Borongi.
Yes, Borongi.
Why do you name it Borongi? We can't take it seriously. If you name it Borongi.
I know, the name's so cute.
Nuku's alright.
Porong,
Nuku's
yeah.
alright.
Porong.
Alright, we're going to continue to talk about this animal escape and this seriousness of this. But first, this is EXO with Wolf, 늑대와 미녀. Back in the studio for coffee break. Today's tidbit, we're talking about
Wine.
wine.
We were talking about wine. It should be wine break.
Yes. Guys, I'm telling you right now, whatever happens, all the stuff that's talked about, when the mic is off is more fun than what goes out. And it's
Yes.
and what goes on air is also fun. But
It is.
what doesn't go out is also fun. We should start selling that. Record it and then be like a premium service.
Ooh, for subscribers.
Subscribers only.
Oh.
You should do that. That'd be but also at the same time, a number of us are gonna get fired. Let's go into another case here.
All right.
There was a monkey case in Busan?
Yes. And this one has a completely different tone. So this is back in late 1997, which is even before I was born.
Oh yeah, nice that you
Yes.
point that out, okay.
With an exclamation mark. A female Himalayan monkey named Cheetah escaped from Busan Children's Grand Park. And what made the case legendary is how long it lasted. She stayed out for 401 days. And
Jeez.
she was finally captured on February 6th, 1999, after a large joint operation involving handlers, rescue workers, and residents.
Guys, this is some angry-looking monkey. That's some angry. I always thought, I like monkeys. I
Yeah.
always thought
Oh, you
monkeys are
do?
cute. I like monkeys. I love monkeys. That's some angry-looking monkey.
Yeah.
I'll be angry too if I got named Cheetah when I'm a monkey. That's like
That's
a lion being called an elephant.
Yeah, exactly. Oh
Come
my
on
God. Look
now.
at those eyes. Oh.
Oh my goodness! And then they named the monkey Shin Chang-won monkey.
Yes. Do you know who Shin Chang-won is?
Of course I do.
Oh, you do.
I do.
Okay.
I used to do a Korean crime podcast.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's still on YouTube, I think.
Oh, I should look it up.
Kimchi crime.
Kimchi crime?
Kimchi crime podcast, ladies and gentlemen. And then I
Okay,
think
I'll
I
look
did
it
I did
up.
one on Shin Chang-won.
Okay, so Shin Chang-won was one of Korea's most famous fugitives in the late 1990s, known for escaping prison and staying on the run for a long time while constantly making headlines. So because this monkey also seemed impossible to catch, people started calling it the Shin Chang-won monkey. But for local residents, it was also a real problem.
How so?
At first, people thought the monkey was cute, just like I thought it was cute.
That's an angry-looking monkey. That's
Well,
not
it's
cute.
so cute. It's like small. It has like long tails. Na 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 na.
That monkey looked like it took care of like 3 kids and is on his like third marriage right now.
Oh
Goodness.
my god. Anyway, so people thought she was cute and even threw it food. But that changed quickly because it started stealing dog and cat food, taking bags and wallets, ruining laundry, and sometimes acting aggressively toward people. And according to later recollections, it seemed to pick easier targets too, like children, elderly people, and women, which made it even more frustrating for the neighborhood.
So it wasn't just wandering around, it was actually really causing trouble.
Exactly. And the capture process was just as strange. So people brought in animal experts, and later even TV crews followed the case because it had become so famous. They tried baiting it with sedative mixed yogurt and even grilled pork, but nothing worked.
Geez, they didn't think about trying bananas?
I'm pretty sure they did.
I mean, come on,
I
guys.
think that was their first option.
It's a monkey, Try. So how was it finally caught?
Well, in the end, firefighters and police had to join in, and after more than a year on the run, the monkey was finally cornered and captured. And people later said the whole chase had been so exhausting that once it was caught, one police officer was even seen hitting the back of the monkey's head on camera. And in that same footage, the monkey was described as looking completely resigned, almost with its eyes closed.
Oh my goodness. It's like basically hitting in the back of the head going like, you know how much of a
Yeah.
pain you were?
Yes.
Things that you would do to like an actual kid who's
Right,
not
right.
listening, right? I remember this one.
you
The
do?
elephant case in Seoul.
Yes, because that one involved pure size and force. So on April 20th, 2005, 6 elephants escaped from Seoul Children's Grand Park.
6?
Yes, a lot. While they were taking a walk and preparing for a performance, they moved into nearby streets and residential areas. They damaged property, broke into a restaurant, and one woman in her 50s was reportedly seriously injured after being hit by an elephant.
That's an elephant in a restaurant, is it?
Yes.
There was a crazy story about this. Someone was late to something, and they said, "Sorry, I'm late because an elephant got into the restaurant."
Yes,
And
nobody
the person
believed
said,
it,
"No,
right?
Come on now.
Right, don't lie.
Why are you gonna
lie
lie
to my face?
Like that lie is the worst lie ever." And there was a picture of it, and they said, "I'm sorry."
Oh, yeah,
But
they should apologize.
But elephants also very, very scary. They
And
can
smart.
really kill you. They're very smart. Must have been very terrifying for the people nearby.
It really was. And what finally stopped the situation was the handlers managing to calm the elephants and lead them back under control. So unlike the puma case, the animals were not killed, but the public fear and damage were very real. And because it happened around an animal performance setting, it also raised questions about whether those systems were safe for either the public or the animals.
And of course, very quickly, one of the most famous recent story was the zebra that was on the run.
Yes, you remember this one?
Yes, I do.
Yes, the Seoul Children's Grand Park zebra escaped in March 2023, and it became huge online. So a male Grant zebra named Sero escaped in 2023 after breaking through a wooden deck structure around the enclosure. He roamed nearby roads and neighborhoods for about 3 hours before being captured with a tranquilizer shot and returned safely.
Yeah, and again, very quickly, this one was a sad one because they were saying that Sero lost, I think, his parents or something, right?
Yes, exactly.
And he was like depressed and then went on a run. But
Yes.
that picture was the funniest thing ever because someone, I think there was a CCTV footage
Yes.
where a guy comes out the house
Oh, yeah.
and then he sees a zebra, he goes, what did I, and he goes back in.
Yeah. I would've
And
done the
all these
same.
memes that come out.
Yes, they were so funny.
Man, that
Oh my god.
zebra's got a. We're working out. Working
Nice
out.
glutes.
Let's get our final takeaway today.
Well, I think these stories always begin as, shocking, but they don't just end there. After the headlines fade, what stays is the question of what we learned from them. Because in the end, it's never just about one animal getting out. It's really about what the moment leaves behind and whether we choose to change anything after.
That's right. All right, Puyong, thank you so much
I
for
hope
this.
Nuku returns
Better
safely.
return quick. I mean, it's a wolf after all, right? I mean, it's nice and tame, but still. Thank you so much for this. Have a fantastic rest of your night. A safe one. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending her out of the studio, this is Twice, which set me free.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
And joining us in the studio for coffee break, today's tidbit is Puyong. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello, happy Tuesday.
Things we say off air that throws her.
I almost couldn't say coffee break today's tidbit because of you.
You guys can't find out what we talk about. How'd you enjoy the chicken?
Ooh, it was good.
Guys.
Wow. Puradak.
They
It's the
just
best.
straight up isolate me. They didn't even call me up. They had chicken. And once it was like time to go in, get ready, they're like, "Oh, where were you?"
Well, Teddy PD님 looked for you, but you weren't anywhere, so...
Well, they didn't look enough. Didn't look enough. No, but Puyong did make a good point. I don't like to eat before the show.
Yes.
I get my
I was
food coma hit.
considerate.
Yeah, right. It was just more chicken for you. That's what it
I ate
was.
2 pieces.
They had the expensive high-end chicken, fried chicken. Man.
It was my first time trying it.
Man.
Really good,
Man.
really good.
All right. Oh, yeah. Well, we had the lunchbox last week.
Yes, yes.
That almost put me to sleep, Heathy. It was good, but like
Yeah.
my eyes were
It
just like,
was good. Like a lot of
Seriously.
protein. Very good.
what's our tidbit today?
SJ, how many times have you gotten someone's number?
Oh, gosh, I can't count.
All right.
In my 20s?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
I'd say every night I would average about 5 to 6 numbers.
What?
Yep, in my 20s when I was like 25,
You partied
26.
hard.
I did, but I was a smooth talker.
Oh.
I was smooth like butter,
Oh,
like
Respect.
something criminal undercover.
okay.
But why are you asking?
Well, did you know that Kyobo bookstore is now the go-to spot to get someone's number these days? Whoop whoop. And you know what? I actually someone actually asked me my number. But it was before this trend.
Oh my goodness!
like
At the
two-
bookstore?
Yes. It
Oh
was
my
actually
goodness.
Yeongpung bookstore, the one in Yongsan Station. I was just chilling there because, as I said, I like bookstores. I just love to hang out
Did they
there.
come up to you and say, "Are you a book?" And you got book. You're like, "Yes," because I just read your mind, read your heart.
No.
No.
Wow. Should I say that smooth or? Oh my god. Anyways, yeah,
But,
that's the trend these days.
But bookstore.
Yes, and that's exactly why I wanted to start here. So recently in Korea, people have been talking about this trend called bookstore 번따, short for 번호따기, right? Basically trying to pick someone up at the bookstore.
This is
Do you think bookstores are a good place to get someone's number?
well, yes, because they could be like reading certain stuff, and then be
Yes.
like, if you have something in common,
Oh,
you could
yes.
small talk,
Right?
and then
What's up with that?
I'm just going for the attack there. But
Okay.
I don't know. I'm like a little bit iffy with this one because a lot of time you go to the bookstore, you want to be alone. It's like a quiet
Right,
place.
right.
You don't want to be bothered. So I feel like it may
Yes.
be like the wrong place to do so, to be honest with you.
And a lot of people seem to agree. So what made it spread was, of course, short form content on social media with posts like, "Oh, I went to Gyobo to get approached," or "Gyobo is the new dating spot." Do you think this makes sense?
You know, I was approached a few times at Kyobo. And they were saying,
for
"Do you
what?
need help finding a book?"
Okay, yeah,
Sir,
of course.
Sir, you look lost. You need help finding a book. That's the
Oh
only.
my God.
But really, this is going viral now.
Yes, it is. One clip even passed 2 million views. And in that video, the person said the finance and investment section around 4 p.m. on weekends was supposed to be the hot spot. So she picked up a book there, even though she didn't really know the subject.
Oh my goodness. Okay, strangely specific strategy though.
It really is. And once that started spreading, Kyobo actually responded by putting up blue etiquette notices around the store, asking people not to disturb others with unexpected conversation or attention, and to protect the reading atmosphere. And that's a pretty unusual thing to see in a bookstore, right? It really tells you how much this topic blew up.
Can you go to Kyobo and then go, "Are you at Kyobo? And can I call you Yobo?"
Oh, that wasn't bad. I would like that.
No, I get slapped in the face, be like, "Yobo." So people were actually divided about this.
Yes, yes. A lot of people said a bookstore is supposed to be a quiet, healing space, not some kind of hunting bar. But others argued that young people have fewer chances to meet offline now, so this is just another sign of how social life is changing.
Guys, if you ever watched one of my favorite movies of all time, 40-year-old version with Steve Carell, there is a scene where he goes to the bookstore and they say bookstores are a great place to pick up women. And he actually does almost succeed,
Oh.
but he's not as smooth. But now this is becoming a thing. I can't believe this.
Right.
I can't believe this. So in the end, even if books aren't, I guess, the point for everyone, bookstores are still places where people gather.
Exactly. Books still create a certain mood, even for people who aren't going there purely to read. So that got me thinking, if books can still pull people into the same space, then maybe this is a good moment to talk about some of the most unique bookstores and libraries in Seoul, where the space itself is part of the experience.
Man, I wish I had like a, well, actually, well, I'm married, so it doesn't matter, but like Peter Bint,
Yes.
one of our hosts, he co-writes a English book
Oh.
with one of the education broadcasts, and his face is there. And then how nice would a pickup line would it be? With like, I see you're reading my book.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Wow.
Or nice to meet me.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Right? But Peter, you're married. Remember, you're married, Peter. You can't do that. And I
don't
can't
think
do
he would-
that.
Yeah.
But again, this is good. This is wild. So where are we gonna go here?
Well, let's start with 지복제 in Gyeongbokgung Palace because this one feels the most historical. So it's not just a reading room that looks old. It was actually used by King Gojong as a library, office, and reception space for foreign envoys. The name itself means something like a place that gathers books as precious as jade.
So we have some pictures here.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, it's a little small. Yeah.
Okay.
The traditional vibe.
Okay.
This is the inside.
All right.
Yes, quite flashy.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
All the
Now it gets
books.
modern. Is that? Are those actual? They're not actual. Is that actual books?
Yes, actual books.
Why does it look like fake books?
No, they're actual books.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like.
it's about history.
I think it was just
Joseon.
like a wallpaper or something.
No,
Oh wow.
yes.
Oh.
It is beautiful, right?
Very nice.
Yes, see Gyeongbokgung Palace, the walls.
Wow, if you pick up
beautiful.
numbers here, that's next level stuff here. But again, I mean, this sounds more serious than just a typical library.
Yeah, it is. Gojong brought in books from China, Japan, and the West, and he collected around 40,000 volumes there while pushing modernization. So this wasn't just a room full of old books. It was part of how he tried to widen Joseon's understanding of the world.
And now people can actually go in.
Yes, from April 1st to October 31st, it opens as a small library again. They keep around 1,700 books related to Joseon's history, culture, and the royal court. And this year, they even added about 150 newer titles through cooperation with Cheongdok Library. Well, it's open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and anyone who has entered Gyeongbokgung can use it.
Are there any programs that visitors can check out too?
Yes, there's a handwriting program called Afternoon Transcription or 필사 in Korean, where visitors can join a reading lecture and copying sessions inside 지복제 and 파루정, which is a pavilion connected to 지복제.
Can you imagine during the handwriting program, you just like start writing and write, "Can I get your number?" Cha.
Oh,
Sha 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 sha. So,
stop that attack! It's literally attacking my heart. Like,
is it attacking your heart?
in a bad way. I'm having a heartache. I want to get out of here.
So that one is less about speed reading and more about the atmosphere.
Exactly. It's one of those places where the act of sitting down with a book feels connected to history itself.
No, it's beautiful.
It
though.
is beautiful.
It's
I would love to
really
check it
sometimes
out.
you need places like that to slow down in a fast-paced fast-paced city like Seoul, right?
Yes, exactly.
We're gonna continue to talk about these places, but first, this is One We with a book in memory. 기억 속 한 권의 책. Back in the studio with Puyong talking about coffee break, books, and picking up people.
Yes.
And
She was a player.
well, guys, you just don't know. It's just I really let go after I got married. But the 25, 26-year-old SJ was very, very different. Wow. You could ask some people, OG people here. But that's the royal version of the bookstore where you could or maybe not pick up numbers.
Yes.
But what's next?
Then we move to the opposite kind of book space, one that feels very contemporary but still full of history, which is the 인왕산 숲속 쉼터, the 인왕산 forest shelter.
Okay, and this one's in the mountain.
Yes, let's take a look at the photos first. It's
Jeez.
beautiful. I've been there. It's really good.
Did anybody ask for your number?
No, I went with my boyfriend. So.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It is
Ooh.
beautiful, really.
Wow.
It has a mountain view, yes. And what makes it so interesting is actually its past. So after the 1968 Kim Shin-jo incident, which is an attempted North Korean raid on the Blue House,
Yes.
Inwangsan became a military control zone with around 30 guard posts. And one of those old military posts was later transformed into this public reading and rest space. So the place literally moved from surveillance to reflection.
Pretty strong transformation, I have to say.
Yeah, it really is. The shelter sits about 300 meters above sea level, and instead of framing a dramatic city view, it's designed so that you face the forest. It feels modern, but it still carries the memory of what used to be there. And the space won 3 architecture awards in 2021, including a Seoul Architecture Prize and a major wooden architecture award.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I studied architecture in high school, and it reminded reminded me of oh man, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Falling Water by, I forget the name of the architect, but it seems very similar to that, except there's no waterfall there.
Right.
But so it's nice. It's not just nice view, nice books, but also an architectural project.
Exactly. And there are practical details that make it feel very usable. It has heating and air conditioning, it's free, no reservation is needed, and it's open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. except Mondays and major holidays. Food isn't allowed, only water or drinks, and people are encouraged to keep quiet and use it for reading or contemplation.
Oh, so it looks like Iris can't come to this.
I knew you were going to say that.
Not allowed
No eating.
food. Shouldn't be eating allowed in this place neither. But already sounds like somewhere you'd go just to reset your brain. I think everyone needs that sometimes.
Yes, exactly. And nearby, there's another place that works well with it, which is called 인왕산 초소 책방, 인왕산 초소 bookstore.
Oh, it's in Inonsang too again.
Yes, we have photos.
So is this whoa.
This is a big one.
This looks like some like cafe.
Yeah, it has a cafe inside.
Is this another former military space?
Yes, it is. It is. This one was also part of the old security system around Inwangsan and Bugaksan. Beautiful, right? So before the mountain fully opened in 2018, people even needed to bring their IDs to go up there. But the post area was remodeled into a much more open structure, and now it works as a bookstore and cultural space with a panoramic city view that you're just seeing.
That guy's asking for the number.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's a great place to ask for a number.
It really is. It really is. There's coffee, books, a good city view.
Man, just look at the N Tower and be like, you and I go to N Tower and you and I go to N Tower and the Lock of Love.
Oh yes, yes.
But again, big jump from guarding the city to selling books with a view of it.
Yes, exactly. It's a place where you can look out over Seoul from all directions. And even in winter, there are transparent outdoor tents installed so visitors can still enjoy the space. And it carries books including newer works by writers like Hangang, so it doesn't feel frozen in the past. It's open every day from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. with no regular holiday.
Wow, 10 p.m.
Long working hours, right? Yeah.
I'm interested in this one. Hanok Library.
Ooh, yes, it's called the Cheongun Literature Library, which feels completely different. Again, let's take a look at the photos first. Ooh, very like Seodang vibe, right?
It's too old for me. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
A tiny waterfall.
Wow.
Yes, right?
All right,
Beautiful.
never judge a book by the
its
cover. Wow, okay.
right.
Very nice.
This one opened as Jongno District's 16th library, and it won the 2015 Hanok Award. And what makes it stand out is that it's not just like a Hanok-style library. It actually reused over 3,000 roof tiles from demolished Hanok houses in the Donimun Newtown area, along with handmade tiles produced in a traditional way.
Wow, so even the building itself is like reading of the city's past.
Exactly. And visually, it's one of those places people photograph constantly because there's a flowing waterfall, as we just saw, a yard full of sunlight, and a pavilion where you can sit and read. It also links with nearby literary and nature programs like family reading camps and Starry Night, Reading Night type events.
All right, guys. So, this started off with just how do you pick up numbers at bookstores to now just enjoying yourself.
Yes.
Enjoying yourself. I think it's a beautiful place. These are beautiful
to
places.
Relax, read.
So what's our takeaway?
Well, I think what I like about these spaces is that they make reading feel a little different depending on where you are. And now that the weather's getting nicer, maybe this is a good excuse to take a book and try reading somewhere like this for a change.
Can I do a final takeaway?
Oh, yes, please.
Sometimes it's not about the numbers you get, but it's the numbers on the pages of the books. Sha sha sha.
Meh, that was mid.
That was profound. The only numbers that matter are on the pages of the books.
Like how many pages you've read?
Page 1. That's where I'm always stuck at. Chapter 1. That's
When's
where
the last time you read a book?
I can't. I don't know. I really don't know. Actually, I did read a book, not an entire book. But it got too sad. It's just a little personal. But anyways,
okay.
Boo-young,
All
thank
right.
you so much for this.
Thank you.
It took a weird turn today, but always informative. Have a
Yes.
fantastic rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending around the studio, this is 권진아 with Turning Page, 새 발자국.
coffee break. Today's tidbit.
And it's time for our coffee break. Today's tidbit, and joining us in the studio, as always, is Booyoung. Booyoung, hello to you.
Hello, happy hump day, everyone.
Happy hump day. This week's gone by very quick, by the way.
Yes,
oh, my goodness.
Yes, and it's hot.
It is hot. Notice I'm wearing...
Why are you wearing hoodies?
So I haven't done...
Laundry?
No, well, technically yes, because I took out all the summer clothes, and I didn't have time to do wash all of them.
Oh, you don't wash them before you put them in?
I do, but it's been in there for so long that I want to do it again.
Yeah, I get it.
So I only had like a couple of t-shirts ready, and so I can't wear the same t-shirt over and over again. I can, but I won't.
Yes, please don't.
I shouldn't. So here I am stuck with this. It's hot though.
It is hot today.
It is very hot.
Very hot. Did you see the news about Nuku?
Yes.
Yeah, he was spotted.
Yes.
Yes.
It was crazy because I did see that today.
Oh.
And it was someone was driving and they caught him.
Yes.
And he was just kind of like, what?
Is that?
What? So that's good news. They find the wolf that we talked about.
Yes, they're tracing them, but he's not caught yet.
No.
But
they
there's
know the vicinity of where he is.
And now there's a map. 어디 가니 느꾸면?
Oh my goodness.
There's a map.
How about just catch him?
A citizen?
How about just catch him?
Well, we all want to, but we can't. So, yeah, everyone's trying their best to trace him, make sure he's safe. You can get all the summaries of where Nuku has been spotted and everything on that app.
Tell you, Nuku's going to get on the front page of AI Report before I do.
I think that's going to happen.
What's today's tidbit, Booyoung?
Well, recently, the cast of The Devil Wears Prada visited Korea.
Yes.
Yes. The
about
sequel's
this.
coming out, and they
is
had a
it?
press conference. Yes,
Oh, that's
here in
why they
Korea.
came.
Yes. And I think Korea is the first country to, release it
A lot of movies do that.
in Korea.
In Korea. They do the first, the world premiere release here in Korea. Because it's like a good... Test of
bed?
it is apparently so
Yeah.
like Avengers, like all the Marvel movies is like that.
Yes, and the cast got those bright red flower shoes as a welcome gift.
Oh.
We have a photo of that.
Very nice.
Yes, high heel, high heel.
Oh, they
is
made
the
it to
symbol.
high heel.
Yes, which is a
Snap.
symbol of the film, right? And I thought, hey, why not talk about these flower shoes, also known as 꽃신, and what it means in Korea?
Okay, so 꽃신
Yes.
is flower
Yes.
shoes.
Yes,
or is
literally.
it flower god?
Huh.
Is it flower god? Or is it flower shoes? It's flower shoes.
Well, in Korea, 꽃신, flower shoes, can be more than just a traditional pretty gift.
Yeah.
These days, it also has a very specific meaning in dating culture. Do you know what it is?
Don't give them shoes when you're dating. No? Because they'll run away.
Yeah, that is true, but
Okay.
that's not 꽃신.
Specific
to
question. Okay, I don't know.
Well, usually if someone says a woman finally gets to wear flower shoes or 꽃신, it means her boyfriend has finished military service and the long waiting period is over.
Oh.
So not interested.
No, well, I mean,
Cannot
I would not have known this because I didn't go to the
Right.
military, and
Right.
so I didn't know about this. You did wear
I did.
you did wear a 꽃신.
Yes.
You didn't run away for 18 months.
21
21
months.
because his Air Force is a little bit different.
Yes.
So you wore flower shoes.
Yes, and I was in the States actually. I was doing my study abroad program, and he was in the military.
Oh, that's
so-
pretty smart.
Yeah, it is.
That's actually really smart. That's why it worked out. So this is a very Korean expression.
It really is. And to understand why 꽃신, flower shoes, sounds so emotional, you kind of have to know its opposite first, which is 곰신. No, not bear.
Oh, man.
I knew you were going to say
Man.
that. So
Okay.
predictable.
What is 곰신?
Well, 곰신 is actually short for 고무신.
Oh, I know what
rubber
고무신
shoes. Yeah,
is.
we have a photo of it. White rubber shoes.
Yeah, I used to
고무신.
have this when I was a young kid.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, before I immigrated to the U.S.
Oh, wow.
I had one of these,
Oh.
and then it was like a size too big, and it always like slip out.
Wow. I can't
고무신,
imagine
yeah.
you in rubber shoes.
Struggle was real when I was young.
Oh, is that why you like love premium shoes?
I don't like premium.
Okay.
I don't have premium shoes. What are you talking
you like
about?
shoes.
I
You
do.
love shoes.
I mean, I used to like shoes a lot.
Okay, well,
But yes, I used to wear this, and in fact, back in the
wow.
80s, they did wear this. You don't have to be poor to wear this. It was kind of a common sight.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
But in modern slang, it means a girlfriend waiting for her boyfriend while he's serving in the military.
Oh, okay. So that means if your boyfriend went to the military, that means you're wearing a 고무신, rubber shoes.
Yes.
And when he has been
Discharged.
from the military and you guys are still together,
Yes.
then you wear the 꽃신.
Yes, exactly. Now you get the concept. Wow.
That's right. That's Piding. That's right. Before Crocs were the thing, we wore 고무신.
Yes.
The original Crocs.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Crocs is so huge these days in Korea.
It's the
thing.
ajashi.
No, even the MZ generation,
Oh
like
my God,
all
I'm
my
not gonna wear it
friends.
anymore. So how did rubber shoes become that symbol? I'm curious.
Well, it comes from the older expression 고무신 거꾸로 신는다, which means to wear your rubber shoes backwards. So the old image was that someone who got caught cheating would run away in such a hurry that they would slip on their rubber shoes backwards. And over time, that expression became linked to betrayal or changing your heart while someone is away. So when a boyfriend goes to the military, the girlfriend waiting for him came to jokingly call herself a 곰신.
Why are you wearing your shoes backwards?
No, I'm not. No, I'm wearing my shoes in the right way, guys. Don't trust him.
You can't. It's physically impossible to wear your shoes
I know,
backwards.
but for rubber shoes, it's possible because like the front and the back, they look almost the same.
It still doesn't go in, Buyong.
It doesn't? But I looked it up, and that's what people did.
Over the past few
when they were
days, Pinim and I, we've been finding about what triggers Buyong. Yesterday, we joked that she smells like chicken radish, and then she went off. All right, so
Help me, guys.
All right, so this is pretty interesting. This is I have not been able to go, so I really didn't hear about this. So then 꽃신, the flower shoes, this is the happy ending which you wore. Okay, why are you wearing white shoes that look like very 고무신? Are you?
It's a bit yellow.
Because this is dirty. That's why.
Oh yeah, it's new.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not dirty.
Okay.
Anyways, if 곰신 is the waiting period, then 꽃신 is what comes after. It means you made it through the military period, the boyfriend is discharged, and now you finally get the nice pretty shoes instead of the plain rubber ones.
Okay, so then what was 꽃신 originally before it became this like slang expression?
Well, traditionally, 꽃신 referred to beautifully decorated women's shoes, often connected to a shoe type called 당해, which was elegant shoes associated with upper class women.
Okay.
We have a photo.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah, literal flower shoes. Beautiful. Yes, they do look like rubber shoes.
You know what? This looked like something that you could wear backwards.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
By accident.
Yeah. Rubber shoes. It goes the same for rubber shoes.
Oh wow.
The front and the back look similar.
But all the more this one. Okay.
But on the other hand, the 고무신 was a much more modern, practical shoe that spread widely in Korea from the 1910s.
So they really do come from two very different images, right?
Exactly. One feels decorative and refined, the other everyday and durable. So when people say a woman goes from 곰신 to 꽃신, the contrast works really well. It's practical waiting on one side and a kind of symbolic reward on the other.
All right, so let's now get into the actual culture, right? What does being a 곰신 really look like then?
Well, honestly, it comes with its own language, routines, and emotional stages. And that's because Korea has mandatory military service, right? So this is not some rare situation. A huge number of young couples go through it. So over time, a whole culture formed around waiting.
So what's the very first moment people think of, though?
The haircut.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, the enlistment haircut.
That's right.
Not every couple does it the same way, but a lot of them go to the barber together for enlistment.
Did you
before,
go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually used the hair clipper.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Were you smiling like you're doing right now?
Yes.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God. I hope you don't go to the military. I'm gonna go to America, meet other guys.
It was my first time like cutting someone's hair.
Okay.
It felt really good.
Really? I mean,
I was sad, of course.
I mean, usually girls cry, but
yeah.
okay.
And that haircut becomes one of the most memorable moments.
And again, everything suddenly feels real after that.
Exactly. Well, until then, military service is still abstract, right? You can't
Yeah.
really see it, but once the hair comes off, it really feels real for both people.
But then, of course, then comes the training center or the 훈련소 period.
Yes, right. Usually the first month is basic training. For the Army, the center is located in Nonsan in Chungcheongnam-do Province. For the Air Force, it's Jinju in Gyeongsang-nam-do Province. For the Navy, Changwon,
That's
also
right.
in Gyeongnam Province. And that first month is especially hard because contact is very limited.
So you went through this for 21 months.
Yes.
What is the waiting feeling like wearing that 고무신?
It was hard, but it was better for me because I was in the States. Yeah, just doing my thing.
Meeting other guys.
Yeah. Well, there's often one very short early phone call when he's in the training center.
Okay.
Officially meant for parents.
Oh.
But of course, plenty of girlfriends get that call instead. And my boyfriend even say, "Hey, mom." He called me, and because the guards are watching you, you can't say, "Oh, honey." No, you can't say that. He was saying like, "Hi, mom, it's me." And I was like,
So it'll be so weird when you go, "Mommy, I can't wait to see you and hold your hands and kiss you.
"Oh," so he wouldn't say that.
Let's hold hands and
Oh
let's
my
go."
God.
That'd be so
Oh,
weird.
yes, so weird.
Okay.
And because you can't really communicate freely yet, that one short call becomes a huge emotional event.
Okay, and of course after that there's the completion ceremony that we talk about, right?
Yes.
We're gonna continue to talk about all this, and this is interesting culture that I'm also learning for the first time. But
Yes.
first, let's take a listen to a song from Postman with Sense of Betrayal, 고무신 거꾸로 신지 마. Well, I got a question since we're talking about something. Is it true that if you've gone through the 고무신 period of a relationship and you finally get to wear the flower shoes,
Yes.
then chances are it's highly likely that you're going to get married? No?
No, I wouldn't really say that.
Really?
Yeah, they say that because they've endured the hard period together. Like, there's more chances that you're gonna, go over more challenges together.
That's right.
But I don't really think it leads to marriage.
That's right. I kept on telling you, you need to party more. You need to go out there and party more. Meet more people.
Yeah, he's keep telling me
Oh,
to
wait,
go to
is he
clubs.
listening right now?
I don't think he
sorry.
is. No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But
I'm sorry.
yeah.
All right.
Anyways,
Also, letters.
yes.
Letters. Big part.
Yes.
Is that still true?
It
Writing
is.
letters?
Yes, it's actually bigger than I thought.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, honestly, that was probably the period when I wrote the most letters in my life. And some people write one letter every day, and I did too.
Every day?
Yes.
One letter every day?
Yes, every single day.
So you did 365 times by... No.
No, just for the training center.
Oh,
because
for
if
30
you go
days.
to the if
Okay.
you go to the unit, then you can use your phone now. So I don't really have to write letters.
30 letters?
Yeah.
Oh my
30,
gosh.
31.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, because at that stage, letters are one of the main ways to support someone. And once you start, you also get competitive in a funny way. You want your boyfriend to get more letters than the others. So I want to win the other girlfriends.
Oh,
So
jeez.
because you want to keep his spirits up.
Okay.
There's like competition.
Does he have sisters?
No, he doesn't.
He does? Oh,
he has a
it's-
brother, younger
Oh,
brother.
terrible, terrible.
And I think he got like the most letters in his among his
Really?
동기's. Yes.
So not only did he get the most letters, he has no sister, he must have been hated. They must have hated him.
Probably.
Because at least if you have like a sister or something, they're nice to you.
Right.
Okay, so this is kind of sweet.
It
Very
is.
nice, sweet
It
of you
is,
too.
right? And in the past, 라떼는 말이야, there was also something called 인편, 인터넷 편지, internet letters, where you could write through the training center website.
Oh.
But now that soldiers can use phones more than before, even in the training center,
Yeah.
that system has mostly disappeared.
So has the culture changed because of that?
A bit, yes, but instead of disappearing, it just changed changed form. So one recent trend is decorating large mailing envelopes. Since it's hard to go to the post office every day, some girlfriends gather several letters together in one big envelope and then decorate that outside envelope beautifully.
Okay, so it's like drawing on it and making it special.
Exactly. People draw on it, write messages, and some even laminate it so it won't get damaged in the rain. It sounds small, but for a lot of couples, that becomes one of the symbolic little projects of military waiting.
We got pictures.
It's another level. I'm so glad that this wasn't a thing when I was gomsin.
It's 짱구.
Yes.
Shinchan.
The girlfriend drew everything on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why 짱구?
Because
you know why? The hair.
Oh, yeah, probably.
That's the hair you do when you go to the
Yes,
military.
Right, short hair,
That
like
is-
jango.
oh my goodness.
And then they color it like that. A lot of
Squidward
effort.
because of the
Yes.
hair. Patrick also doesn't have hair.
True.
SpongeBob has the square cut, which is kind of military cut too.
Yeah, I can see that now. Oh, it makes sense.
No, I
It
just
makes
made that up,
sense.
but-
Yeah, but it makes sense.
That's a good drawing of
Yes,
SpongeBob.
it's a lot of effort that goes in, really.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So even the envelope becomes part of the affection.
Exactly. That's the thing about gomsin culture. It turns really tiny actions into emotional events.
You know, we were doing this thing here at the Culture Rank before you came. You know, a long time ago, listeners used to send postcards
Oh, yeah.
to the radio station and then decorate it so that it stands out. We did a whole project about, I told all of our listeners to send hand-drawn postcard.
Oh,
Right?
and we got one.
We got one
with Iris.
with Iris,
on
with
it.
a hand-drawn picture of Iris by Steven. That's the only one till this day that we've
that's the
gotten.
one. Oh.
I've given up asking all of our listeners out there.
Aw, let me ask.
I see
our
the reflection. Is our
listeners.
PD look? Oh no! I thought he was looking for.
The postcard?
Yeah, I thought he was looking for the postcard.
Postcards in the locker.
Yeah, it was just a
Guys, send in more postcards.
send more postcards,
Yes,
guys.
Yes.
So after basic training, and yes, Crash, it's only 1 month, and then you
Yes,
go
the training
through the
center.
proper stuff. Does it get easier?
Usually yes, because once the boyfriend is assigned to his permanent unit, the relationship starts to feel a bit more stable because visits become possible, 면회, routines become clearer, communication is much easier, and the waiting becomes more manageable.
Okay, okay, and that's when people bring food too, right?
Yes, often the first 면회, is all about bringing the foods he missed the most. And that part feels very Korean too, right? A lot
Yeah.
of care gets expressed through food. But even then, it's not like the hard part is over because the military timeline has its own emotional traps.
Like what?
The most famous one is probably 일말상초. Have you heard of this?
No.
일말상초?
I didn't go to the military.
But I mean, you may have heard of it. It means the period when a soldier is at the end of private first class,
Oh.
1등병 말, and about to become a corporal,
Okay.
상병초.
So why is that phrase so famous?
Well, because it's often described as the hardest midpoint.
Okay.
So for the Army, service is 18 months. For the Air Force, 21 months. And for the Navy, 20 months. So that stage falls around the middle. By then, both the soldier, the boyfriend, and the girlfriend are both tired. The first dramatic stage is over, but discharge still feels far away.
Oh man, and that's where the big and then once you get over that hump is when the relationship takes on
Yes.
another thing.
Yes, exactly.
All right, let's wrap things up here. What's our final takeaway, Boyo?
Well, I think what makes this culture so relatable is that under all the slang and inside jokes that we talked about, it's really just about waiting. And most of us know that feeling in one way or another, right? Waiting for a person, a phone call, a message, or just for a hard period to end. So I want to wrap up by, just asking our listeners, what's the longest wait you've ever had for someone or something?
Oh man, I want guys because we also have motesolos.
Yes.
So that's long.
Well, it doesn't have to be anything related to just relationships. It could be something in your life. Like, what was the longest wait that you had to endure?
Well, I've been waiting all these months to get some like
Postcards, yes.
but I've given up on that. So that's that.
Sad SJ.
Puyong, thank you so much. This was really, really interesting tidbit. Learn something new every day. Thanks so much for this. Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending her out of the studio, this is Loco with Waiting Room 면회실.
Stock Exchange, put the value of K-culture to the moon.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, it's time for our weekdays coffee break. Today's tidbit, and joining us in the studio is Buyong. Buyong, hello to you.
Hello, happy Thursday.
Buyong, during the intro, we were talking about these traffic lights around the floor.
Yes.
And interestingly enough, as we're talking about Smombies, our producer went into Smombie zone mode and forgot to show us the pictures that you found.
Yes.
And so we're going to share it. Look at that.
Where is this?
This is it's in Korea.
Yes, and probably in Seoul.
It's Korea.
Yes.
Oh, why do you assume it's Seoul? Because Anyang has it too.
Oh, yeah?
Anyang has
because
my
the road
neighborhood
is
has it.
very, very wide. And
Anyang has very wide roads too. I don't know what you're talking about there.
But
it's a cool site. Look at
yes,
that.
and it is really helpful because everyone is looking down at their phones.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. There's so many middle school kids who are on their phone as they're going to school and just like
very
bumping
dangerous.
into people.
Yeah, right. They don't even see the car coming. Calm down.
I get so mad.
Calm down.
I get so mad.
So you never use your phone while you're walking?
No.
Oh.
I'm trying to survive. I'm trying not to get hit.
Right.
I don't. I really don't. And so, I mean, because usually, remember what I said, like when I drive, I'm always thinking too.
Yes.
I think a lot. When I'm walking, I'm thinking. But also when you're thinking, that's also not good too because you're daydreaming.
Right. You're zoning out. You shouldn't do that. Yeah.
You know what the scary thing is? It's sometimes when you do something so often, same thing, you go into autopilot.
Oh, yes.
I
You don't even know you're thinking?
I do that with driving.
Oh, yeah.
Like early in the morning when I go to work, sometimes I go, whoa, I got this far.
Oh, right.
Because I go to the same route every single time. I go on autopilot. I don't know if anyone's gone autopilot before.
Right. You don't even recognize that you're doing something, that you're driving.
Yes.
Yeah,
All
I get
right.
that.
See, Peachy didn't know it was Korea. That's crazy, Peachy. Are you in Korea? Peachy, you're in Korea. How would you not know? How would you not know?
Thanks for playing along.
What's today's tidbit?
Well, SJ, when spring comes to Seoul, I feel like the palaces become a whole different kind of place.
Yes,
Right.
it's true. They look beautiful. And then, of course, because there's like gardens there too.
Yes.
And then flowers,
Yes.
trees.
Do you have a favorite palace?
The palace, my favorite palace.
Yes.
Is the one that I probably went to the most.
경복궁?
Palace.
I figured.
That's the one that I went to most. So I mean,
Right.
if I had to choose one, What about you?
경복궁 as well.
Exactly.
Well, that's because there's Gwanghwamun right in front, and I just love the Gwanghwamun area.
No, it's just
for the
so much
demonstration.
more accessible.
Yes, it is. It really is.
That's why. I mean, there's like so many
Yes.
other that Cheongdeokgung, we could go to Deongseokgung, right? And then all that stuff.
right.
I went to the one in Jeonju,
Oh.
which I mean, it's cool too. But Gyeongbokgung is, I mean, it's the main one, right? But anyways, yeah, it is somehow more beautiful, a little bit softer in the spring.
Exactly. And what's nice is that in spring, the palaces don't just open their gates. A lot of them run special seasonal programs, so you can experience them in very different ways. At night, with tea and sweets, with music, or with light installations.
All right, so let's start with the most famous one. And surprisingly, it's not Gyeongbokgung.
It's not. That has to be 창덕궁 달빛 기행 Moonlight Tour. It runs from April 16th, which is today, right? To May 31st. And it's one of the palace programs people wait for every year.
Yeah.
It's not just a night opening, it's a guided evening walk
Yeah.
through 창덕궁 with storytelling, traditional performance, and some of the most beautiful spots in the palace.
I feel like we talk about this every year, and it is one of the most popular
Yes.
events, programs, palace programs. It's always fully booked, and we have a picture of this.
Yes.
That is beautiful.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Should I go today?
Man, why do you always do stuff after work? I don't know how you find the energy. You know, guys, you know she went to play futsal after work yesterday? That is
Yes.
crazy.
Until
you should.
10 p.m.
But I don't know if you'll be able to go, though.
Right. It does need.
Yeah, you need
Registration.
registration and all that
Yes.
stuff, and it's
Yes.
pretty popular. But
Yes.
again, it's closer to a full experience compared to your just typical walk around, right?
Right. And the ticketing system is a little competitive. So the main lottery round is already over, but leftover seats have been open for general booking since last week. So if anyone still wants a spot, this is the one to check sooner rather than later.
Yeah, right. And what do you normally see on the route? Because I've never been.
Okay, well, the route itself is a big part of the appeal. You start at Kumhomun, which is the west gate officials used during the Joseon Dynasty,
Okay.
then move through places like Kumcheongyo, Injeongjeon, Nakseonje, then 두루두룽, Buyongji and Buyongjeong, which I have to mention, right? What's with that face?
So it's the Lotus.
Yes,
Okay.
Lotus Pond.
Yes, and the
Lotus,
Lotus
Pavilion.
Pavilion.
Yes, finishing off at the rear garden forest path before returning.
Okay, so I mean, I'm pretty sure it goes beyond just your name, Buyong.
Yes, of course.
But is the Buyongjang or the Buyong Pavilion the highlight?
It is. We should look at the photo first. It's beautiful, isn't it?
You know what it is? The light just makes it so much better.
Right.
It's the light.
Yes, it is.
And the kings of the Joseon Dynasty did not have the privilege of having these lights.
That's true. You can see the king and the queen walking there.
I wonder what they're talking about.
They're talking about getting off work. When are we?
Probably like, where is my son? Give me my son. But yeah, again, this is it's just so beautiful, and then this is, I guess, the highlight here.
It is. It sits by Buyongji, the royal pond designed according to the old East Asian idea of round heaven and square earth, and the pavilion looks like it's floating on the water because of the way the columns are placed.
Okay, I mean that itself sounds like it's worth it.
It really
you know?
does, right? And there's also a stop at Sangryangjeong where the official guide notes that you can hear daegum, the Korean bamboo flute, under the night sky. So it's not just architecture, it's architecture, sound, and walking pace all working together.
Okay, so one of the cool things about this program that is that it caters really well to foreign tourists.
Yes.
Let's talk about the foreigners.
All
What about them?
All right. Well, foreign visitors can join, but they're a separate route.
Yes.
So there are foreigner-only sessions on May 10th, 17th, 24th, and the 31st, which are all Sundays. And those must be booked through the website called Create Trip. And the official page is very clear that these rounds are only for foreign citizens or permanent residents, and Korean companions cannot join those foreigner-only sessions.
So I could reserve.
Yeah, you can.
I'm a foreigner. I'm a 외국인.
But you have to go by yourself. Your family can't join you.
That's true.
You'll be lonely hearing the daegum.
Lonely. I'm so lonely. All right, so let's move on. This is the other cool thing I remember from because we covered this last year's tidbit.
Right.
And last year's coffee break, today's tidbit on the palace was the biggest hit of all the segments in all of Arirang that month.
What?
Yes. So Buyong, you got a big thing going. You gotta beat that.
Okay.
We gotta beat this.
Okay.
And one of the reasons why it was so incredible is because there's also an edible aspect to this tour.
Yes. Well, that would be the 경복궁 생과방, running from April 8th to May 27th at 경복궁. The word 생과방 refers to the palace space connected to preparing royal desserts and refreshments. So even the name already tells you this program is about court sweets and tea.
And here is a look at some of the stuff you'll get.
Yes. Nice refreshments.
Is that? What is it? Is it?
No.
No, on the top, it's like a jjigae. Is that a jjigae? Where was there? Jjigae up
No,
there.
I think that's tea.
That's definitely. Oh, that's omijacha. But what about all the way in the top? What is that?
Oh.
I can't really tell from there.
Oh.
That looks like some
The lighting's bad.
That's like some 생선찌개. It seems like, but it's probably not. It's probably something like a tea or a drink or something like that.
Yes.
But look at the sweets in the center, right?
Oh, I think it's ice. Or PD님 said it's ice.
It's
There's
ice?
ice in it.
Really? Oh, it is ice. Oh my goodness. Holy snap. Okay.
So cold omijacha.
Oh wow. I did not see. Man, I'm getting old.
No, it's the lighting.
I really could not see. I didn't know it was ice.
Me neither.
Okay. All right. So it's nice. It's nice. It's like, but this is not just have tea in a pretty place kind of a thing.
Exactly. Well, the official explanation says the program is built from records in the annals of the Joseon Dynasty, so visitors can experience royal confectionery and royal medicinal tea that kings actually enjoyed, reinterpreted for today. And that already makes it more than a themed cafe event. It's meant to feel like a small palace history experience through food.
And I heard this year's version has a specific concept.
Yes, and I think that's one of the most interesting parts. So in 2026, the program introduces two different storytelling dessert sets, and you choose one. One is Yeongjo's tea table, described as a more restrained and balanced set reflecting his image of longevity and discipline. The other is Sukjong's tea table, presented as a more colorful and festive set. So instead of just eating palace sweets, you're choosing between two king's moods and aesthetics. You choose Yeongjo, and I'll choose Sukjong.
You know what? I was thinking. Yeah, Youngjo might be more.
Right.
My thing.
Yeah, and Sukjong would be mine.
Yeah. Okay, this is pretty clever.
Yes, it is. And for instance, the official menu for Yeongjo's tea table includes something like 모약과, lotus root 부각, pine nut kangjong, jujube and chestnut sweets, and balloon flower jeonggwa. And the tea side is described as 궁중약차, palace medicinal tea. So the whole thing is really designed, less like casual dessert and more like a royal palette with a story attached.
Man, I'm going to be all healthy after this one.
Yes.
It's healthy stuff. We're going to continue to talk about incredible programs provided for everyone for the palace visits there. But first, let's take a listen to a song here from Chu with My Palace. Really think Boo-young's turned into an addict now. She was talking about how she wants wine all of a sudden.
I want wine. That's because of the archive.
Archive, that show just makes you want to drink wine.
Yes,
you know
I was
what?
craving
You know what we
wine.
should do sometimes?
No.
Just
don't say
just
it.
use that studio to drink.
Oh.
just use that place. Just use that place to drink wine.
Oh,
Let's
can
just
we,
use that.
John?
She's not the boss. Yeah, you just go in there, turn on the lights.
Okay, wow, that'd be good.
I'm gonna just do that.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna just do
Bring
that.
some cheese. Can we eat though?
Yes. Iris eats all the time.
Yeah, right.
Iris can eat it. Why can't we?
Okay.
All right.
That'd be nice.
Let's do the there's a music version of the 생과방 program.
Yes, the official notice says there's a separate music with 생과방 special period from April 27 to May 3rd, and that also requires a separate reservation opening. So listeners need to know that the main program and the music added version are not handled exactly the same way.
All right, so what should foreigners know before trying this one, though?
Well, first, it's relatively accessible, but you need to bring your original ID and reservation information because identity checks are enforced.
Because it's so high in demand, people are actually scalping these. That's why.
Right. Second, this is inside 경복궁, so the palace entrance ticket is separate from the 생과방 program
That's
ticket.
right.
And third, this one is easier for foreigners than some guided palace events because the experience is visual and sensory, even if your Korean isn't perfect.
All right. There you go. What about 덕수궁?
Well, the main program there is called the 덕수궁 밤의 석조전, nighttime 석조전 at 덕수궁, from April 8th to May 17th, running Wednesday through Sunday with 3 evening rounds each day. This one is very polished and very structured. It's not free-flow viewing, it's a full sequence.
We got pictures, but wow, this
It's a Western, it's a modern looking building.
it looks very White Housey.
Yeah, oh yes. It is.
Oh, okay.
It has like a European
Okay,
vibe,
so
right?
it's towards the tail end of the Joseon dynasty.
Yes, exactly.
Is what it is. Okay, that is beautiful. What's
It
the
is.
sequence like?
Well, the official route is very detailed. So you begin at the first floor central hall, then move through the building story, then up to the imperial family section, the emperor's bedroom, study, the empress's sitting room, bedroom, then the second floor terrace cafe, then back down to the dining room, the reception room, and finally out through the central hall again. So it really feels like walking through an imperial residence in chapters.
Okay, it's actually quite beautiful.
It is
actually.
beautiful.
And where does it go? It continues on.
Yes, and then the program becomes even more layered. After the guided tour, there's a terrace cafe experience on the second floor. We have a photo. I love her outfit.
Yo, is that wine? Oh, is that water?
That's water.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the color of the table.
Like, oh,
We're addicts, SJ.
they're serving wine up there?
Oh my god, we're alcoholics
I was about
now.
to say, let's go after the show.
Oh my god.
Okay.
The official menu includes 3 desserts, oyat flour castella, pear puree tart, and Mont Blanc dacquoise. Then for drinks, you choose one of 4 options, including kabe. You know what kabe is, right?
Coffee.
Yes, old style coffee, plus teas like 감비차 and 상심자차. And the terrace itself is part of the appeal because you're sitting there with the lit palace grounds below.
Oh, sounds so posh.
Yes, very posh.
It's fancy. So fancy, but there's more.
There's more, yes. The last part is a musical performance in the reception room.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's good, right? The story focuses on 고종 순종 and Empress Sunjongho, set after the Hague mission and in the final years of the Korean Empire. So the evening goes from architecture to cafe to performance. And that's why this one feels less like a simple palace event and more like a well-produced historical night program.
And for the foreign visitors?
Foreigners can join this one too, and just like some of the other premium palace events, the official guidance says foreign visitors should book through Create Trip, while domestic visitors use the local reservation system.
All right, we're going to go into the last one. This is probably the easiest one just to go and enjoy, right?
Yes, 창경궁 물빛 연화, Moonlight Lotus at 창경궁, is probably the easiest and most flexible of the group. It runs from April 24th to May 3rd around the 춘당지 pond area. It's free, and this one is free-flow viewing, though palace admission still applies.
And no reservation
Oh,
stress.
yes, exactly.
Yes.
And the official explanation describe it as a night media art program built around 8 scenes near 춘당지 pond. You have things like a waterway for dialogue at the entrance path with pines and light, Moonlight Lotus show where the pond becomes the center of the show, and Light of Harmony near the greenhouse where the lighting turns the glass house into something like a floating jewel box.
Oh, geez.
It's beautiful. It's really like media art.
It is media art.
Yes, like media art all over the palace. It is beautiful.
You know what? Something about the palace just at night, it's so much more beautiful, you know?
It is.
And so this one's really about moving through the landscape.
Yes, and that's why it's easy to recommend to foreigners. There's no guided Korean commentary you have to follow to enjoy. You just walk, look, and just take in the atmosphere. It's probably the least logistically stressful program of the ones that we talked about today, and maybe the most universally accessible in that sense.
All right, so let's wrap things up with your final takeaway.
All right. Well, I think what's nice about these palace programs is that they make spring feel a little more layered, right? You're not just looking at old buildings, you're walking through stories, light, tea, music, and night air. And if the weather's good, maybe this is the season to visit a palace, not just to see it, but to stay there a little longer and feel what kind of spring it gives back.
You could get a glimpse of what it's like for the king
Yes, for the
to
posh.
really put on his charm to his queens and stuff like that. Go on those romantic pond walks.
Yes. Which one was your favorite?
I like the...
생과방?
Yes, I think so. I really think so.
Youngjo's tea table?
Yes, I think I like that.
That sounds good, yes.
All right, Puyong, thank you so much for this. Have
you.
a fantastic rest of your night, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending her out of the studio, we'll take a listen to IU with Secret Garden, 비밀의 하원.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
And joining us in the studio for our weekdays coffee break, today's tidbit is Puyong. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello, happy Friday!
Puyong, we're talking about when I met Kanmiyeon,
Yes.
a baby Vox.
You should have said hi.
I was so starstruck.
Oh, you should have said you're a fan.
This was over 10 years ago,
Yes.
right? 10 years ago when I was younger,
That doesn't justify.
better looking, probably had a better shot.
Right?
I should have said something, but I couldn't. If
Yeah.
there is a celebrity you would like to meet, artist, Jenny, really? Mm-hmm. Wow, she didn't even think twice. Just Jenny?
Jenny.
You know who's close? You know, like not I don't know close, but friends with Jenny?
I heard.
Olivia.
I know.
it's been Olivia. What's up?
Were they close? Like how close?
Well, when I think Blackpink had their concert this year, Jenny gave her a few tickets.
What?
So that's close.
That is
Right?
close.
Which, by the way, Brad, if you're listening, how come I don't get any of Busker tickets?
Ooh.
Man, I want that. Anyways, Jenny.
Yes,
Okay,
Jenny.
all right.
Anyways.
All right.
If I meet Jenny, I'm gonna I would try to hug her, but I wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, I will say hi. I will tell her that I'm a big fan.
Okay. Okay. There you go. Jenny, if you're tuning
Male
in.
celebrity? Oh, Jenny.
Blackpink came to Arirang years ago. Many
What?
years ago.
When?
Yeah. 이상 누나 interviewed him. She interviewed all the big names. Yeah.
What?
Let's get Jenny in here.
Yes, please.
Go 섭외 her.
Yes, please.
What's our tidbit today?
I have a present for you, SJ.
What is this? 감 잡았어?
Open it, open it.
Is this?
I went out to buy this
Okay.
before our show. No!
Oh, it's not food? Oh, gosh. It's not food? Oh, gosh.
You're not supposed to eat.
Yeah, I thought it was food.
No!
피디.
방송사고.
Oh, what is
Oh my
this?
god, it says 섞지 마세요. It's a toy.
It's a
SJ.
toy?
Yes. Oh my god. I thought you were kidding. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of these.
Yes.
Squishies.
Yes. I can't believe he just took it to his mouth.
We talked about 화전 today. I thought this was like duck or something.
Oh my god.
What is this?
How does it feel?
It's disgusting.
Oh, it's disgusting.
tastes like soap.
What? Oh yeah.
Oh, the taste.
What about the texture?
I like this.
Oh, you
It's
do?
fun, yes.
Okay, you're gonna
It's
play
like
with
stress
it.
balls,
Yeah,
yes.
it is.
Okay, where are we going with this?
Okay, well, we're talking about interesting trends in Korea right now, which
Okay.
is how kidult culture has gotten really tactile.
Okay.
Not just, figurines or collectibles, but things you actually touch, squeeze, stretch, coat, and even crack.
Okay. So not just displaying cute things on a shelf and make it look like duck
No.
and for me to eat.
These days in Korea, a lot of the hottest kidult items are not just for looking at, they're for fiddling with. And
Yes.
that's a big reason they've spread so fast among people in their 20s and 30s. The recent spending data even showed that toy-related spending among people in their 20s and 30s jumped sharply, and retailers have been expanding product lines to target adult buyers much more directly.
Buyong, I have to say, I've been stressed out lately.
Yes.
This is working wonders.
Oh, really?
It's doing wonders.
Oh, wow.
It's almost like a stress ball.
Yes, it is.
It's like, I want to squish their face and then just squish this.
You have so much anger in you.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's this. It's
oh, I'm
nice.
glad it's helping.
So what are people actually buying? So no, not PD, not your face. Not your face.
Oh my god. Well, people are buying slime. That's one big category.
They're still doing. My kids were doing that.
Oh,
before.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
my
But now
goodness.
it's people in their 20s and 30s.
Jeez, okay.
And what's interesting is that slime in Korea is not just one thing anymore. It's not only that classic stretchy goo people
Mm-hmm.
remember. It's become a whole texture world.
Okay, we got a video here.
Yes.
It's an ASMR video.
Okay. All right, it's not making a lot of sounds.
Not yet.
It's gonna make fart sound. Ooh. Ah.
It's very gooey.
Nah. I feel very
You don't like
uncomfortable.
it?
No.
Oh, really?
I don't like that sound. Ew.
Oh, it's gooey. It's like cheese.
Do people be liking this?
Yes, people love this.
Oh, you stop. Oh, I can't.
Wow.
I'm stressed out again now.
Oh my god, use your ball.
Okay, so how do they play with this?
Well, people play with slime by stretching it, folding it, poking it, pulling it apart slowly for sound, or adding beads, foam balls, glitter, and charms to change the feel. And if you want to make it yourself, the appeal is that you can customize almost everything from the color, scent, decorations, even to thickness and texture. And DIY squishy and tactile toy culture is popular, partly because people like adjusting the feeling with their own hands and getting a break from digital overload.
Okay, so it's part toy, part craft, and I guess part stress stress relief, although
That was
stressed me out
stressful.
even more.
Well, exactly. And I think that's why slime never fully disappeared. In the current wave, it feels less like kids' mess and more like a little tactile reset. And the more recent trend is actually called something wakbubor, which we'll talk about soon. But before this latest trend, wakbubor, slime had already created a whole culture. So the current craze feels like an evolution, not a totally new thing.
Okay, what about 말랑이? I feel like that word is everywhere these days.
Yes, I think that is 말랑이, the one that you're...
It feels like a 말랑이.
Yeah, it's very 말랑, right?
Doesn't look like a 말랑이. I thought it was duck, but okay. You know what? Like, why put stuff like this? You know, this is stuff you put like for like cookies and what is it? 두쫑쿠?
두쫑쿠, exactly.
Looks like food.
It says you shouldn't, mistake this as food.
I didn't see that.
All right. Anyways, 말랑이 is probably the easiest one to understand. It basically means a squishy toy you keep pressing. And squeezing because it springs back. It's simple, repetitive, and kind of impossible to leave alone once it's in your hand,
Yes.
like SJ is doing.
We got a video here
Yes.
too. Oh man, it's gonna make sound again.
Yeah, you should try that.
I like the
Like,
fish.
pull it
Look at
apart.
that fish. That's a fish you want to squeeze. Look at right there.
Yes.
Okay, this is not as bad as before.
Right. You don't like the
Ah.
gooey sound,
No,
I guess.
it's weird.
Okay.
So it's very low effort, but high satisfaction. I'm enjoying this right now.
Yeah, right? Oh my god, look at his face. PD님, can we get a close-up? Well, recent reporting from the Dongdaemun Stationery and Toy Market described 말랑이 as a toy with elastic texture that returns to its original shape, and it's very popular as a stress relief item. And one reason this trend has spread so widely is that it works across ages. Kids still like it, but 20 and 30-something kidult shoppers and even SJ, who's in his 40s, are actively buying it too.
So how do people play? Am I doing it right?
Yes, you're doing it the right. Oh my god, the right way. You're the clown here. Well, honestly, a lot of fun is extremely basic. You just squeeze it, compare textures. Collect different shapes or carry one around and just mindlessly press it during work, school, or commuting. And that simplicity is the point. And a recent trend piece described these kinds of toys as a small, liberated zone in your hand. And I think that really explains the appeal very well.
And then there's that strange sound. that wak, wak.
Yes,
Wak-
wakbubor.
Wakbubor.
And this one really feels like the current internet age version of tactile toys. So wakbubor is basically a toy made by coating a soft inside material, usually something like slime, clay, or a squishy base with wax. So the outside gets hard and brittle, but the inside stays soft.
Okay, so what do you do with it though?
You just crack it. That's all.
Really?
That's the whole pleasure.
Well, I mean,
yes.
we got video
Yes.
here. Oh, I like that.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, it's like playing with what is it? The bubble wrap.
Oh, yes.
Almost kind of like that.
Yes.
Okay, I could do that.
Oh, okay.
I could do that.
Maybe I'll buy one for you.
I don't know
next
how
time.
people are making money just posting pictures, videos of this, but I'm about to start a new YouTube channel here.
Well, yeah, as you saw, the outer wax shell breaks with a very satisfying sound, and then the inside, it's still soft and squishy. And the name itself comes from wax 부시기, wakbu, meaning wax smashing.
I thought it was a sound that it makes.
Oh, that's why you did that.
Yes.
No, it's wax bushigi. And the trend is
Oh.
spread through TikTok and social media because it's visually fun, tactile, and great for ASMR.
And which is why people keep filming it and trying to make money out of it and stuff like that.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to talk about what other crazy toys adults are spending their money on. But first, let's take a listen to a song from One Period of Day 6 with Already Grown Up, 어른이 되어버렸다. Our producer was asking me during the song break if I was just acting silly or if that was real. It was real. And let me explain why.
100% real.
Let me tell you why. So in the US right now, what's going very viral,
Viral.
trendy, is like these like very realistic looking fruit desserts.
Yeah, fruit-shaped desserts,
And
like
I-
cake.
Yeah, I think you guys know what I'm talking about there. It's like this very realistic fruit-looking
Yes,
cake or something.
yes.
I thought it became trendy here in Korea, and I thought that's what she brought for me.
Oh my god.
And without thinking twice, I bit into it, and it's the nastiest tasting thing ever. Oh my goodness.
I mean, he never eats during the show, so I
No, I do mukbang. I used to do mukbang sometimes. I used to, really.
Oh,
But
my God,
anyways.
that was fun.
But all of these things that we just talked about sounds very physical.
Yes, and I think that's the real core of the trend. So this whole wave is pretty much a response to digital overload. While AI and algorithm-driven content keep getting more abstract, the hottest items have become simple, analog tactile toys like squishes, keycap clickers, and DIY texture-based playthings.
And you know what? And it's cheap, too.
It is cheap. This was like $2, 2,000원.
Okay, not even $2 actually with the high dollar value these days.
Right.
So in a weird way, the more digital life gets, the more people want something dumb and tangible and make me do dumb things.
Exactly. Something you can squeeze, crack, stretch, or just hold. And that's probably why this trend doesn't feel childish in a usual way. It feels calming, collectible, and strangely grounding.
Yeah, and then there's something totally different side of adult
yes.
culture, which is not
Yes.
tactile toys, but full-on fandom space, you know?
Yes, that's where the Lotte World Maple Island Zone comes in.
They got those now?
Yes. This one is less about touching a small object and more about stepping into a game world you already love.
Yeah, no,
You've played Maple Story?
I did when I was in college.
Okay.
Just briefly.
Okay.
So I do know the characters and stuff like that.
Yes, I used to play when I was in elementary school.
Oh my god, that's probably like the same around the same time. We have pictures here of the characters and how it's set
So
up at the
cute.
Lotte World.
Yes.
At the Magic Island, I'm guessing.
Yes, I don't know their names though. I just know them as monsters.
I just
The slime.
I just beat them.
Oh,
just
yeah.
gotta hit them.
And someone told me I look like the mushroom.
You look like everything. Puyong, you look like everything by now. You know? Oh wow, it's everywhere.
Yes, it's really a game world now.
Okay, this is pretty cool.
So it's a Maple Story themed zone that officially opened on April 3rd at Magic Island in Lotte World Adventure. It's around 600 pyeong in size, it's huge, and it brings popular Maple Story regions like Genesis, Ludibrium, and Arcana into a real physical amusement park space. It's much more than a pop-up, it's basically a permanent themed area built around immersion.
Oh my god, Genesis, I remember that.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, I remember it now.
yes.
So there's kiddo culture for people who want the world, not just the merch, right?
Exactly. There are 4 rides in total, including 3 new attractions and a renewed gyro spin with a pink themed theme. The overall design is family friendly rather than ultra thrilling, which probably helps it work for both longtime Maple fans and casual visitors.
So what do people actually do besides the ride things?
A lot. There are QR code quests. You remember there are quests in Maple Story,
Yes,
right?
there is.
Yes. Themed photo zones, of course, goods, themed food and drinks, and spaces where visitors can feel like they're entering the game as a character rather than just looking at decorations. There's even a dedicated Maple Sweets food area and a Maple store, which is exactly the kind of thing kidult fans love because it turns fandom into a full outing.
And this is a game that, again, when I was like in college, I played. You know, and we were in
And the age
elementary
range
school.
is quite wide. Yeah.
So
Like
it's
the-
nostalgic for us, and I know
Yes.
they still people still play Maple Story,
Yes.
but you know, for us, it's very nostalgic. So it's not really the go ride one thing and leave sort of a thing.
Right, right. It's more like go spend half a day inside a familiar fantasy world.
Yep.
And the early response seems strong too. One report said the first weekend after opening saw attendance up about 20% compared with the previous week, which shows how much pull a well-built game IP space can have right now.
All right, there you have it now, Puyong. Aside from today's takeaway being do not eat everything that's given to you, what's our final takeaway today?
Well, I think what's nice about this trend is that it makes play feel a little less embarrassing and a little more necessary. Sometimes people don't really need a big escape. See? They just need something soft to squeeze, something silly to crack, or a place that lets them feel excited for a while. And honestly, that sounds like a pretty reasonable way to get through adulthood.
That's right. And by the way, we also need to do an update. I think it was out in the news today earlier.
Nuku!
Nuku was found.
Finally caught
Yes.
alive.
Alive.
He's healthy.
I saw the picture of him being laid down, and I think they were doing
Yes.
testing just to see if he's okay and things like that.
He's
right?
okay,
So,
guys. It was like the 9th day, right?
It was,
Yeah,
right?
since his escape.
That's good. That's good he's back, though. He won't be hungry anymore. Puyo, thank you very much for this gift.
My pleasure.
Next time, let me know not to eat. Have
do.
a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday.
See you on Monday.
And sending around the studio, this is Aider with Peter Pan, 어린 어른.